Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yahliali. In this incarnation, I am here today to channel a message. Remember to only take what resonates and to leave what doesn't, because it is a general channeling. I'm going to focus in guidance of the inner authority. This is a timeless message, but we are going through an eclipse with Saturn as a protagonist, and it is very linked with this. The authority is our soul, is this inner voice that we could contact anytime that we need so let's see what I am receiving in this occasion. Okay, I am feeling very strongly the experience of grief. I think that people in here have went through an ending, and at times there is this will of things to be different. But I think that you are quite accepting that end has a purpose, or at least that you cannot do anything right now to change that situation. Although there is this will, for some of you, this is something that you cannot control at all. I mean, it is not that you can take an initiative to change things. This is an end that actually you only can embrace. And for others, it is that you can take an initiative, but you are understanding that this has a purpose. As I said, this is something that you need to experiment right now, and that is actually opening up new opportunities or new ways of life. For some of you, I am not saying that this is something that you are going to process like immediately. And it is very important to give a space to acceptance and to give a space, to give time to ourselves to be compassive with what we are feeling, because I am seeing a process in here of detachment that is not going to happen from day to night. But what it is most important in order to develop that process beyond the space and time and the compassion that are very important is actually to the detachment. It is actually the detachment of how you want the experiences to develop from here and on, because I am seeing that you could be without motivation, without inspiration, without, with this feeling of things, the things that I really want to create in my life are never coming, or I am feeling this kind of a sensation. Through this end, it is the disillusionment, like a bubble that has exploded, and right now you are dealing with the truth, with reality, with the facts, and the facts are right now causing certain rejection. So I think it is important to, as I said, in your process, to learn to accept, to embrace this. And not to embrace this, because I think that for some of you, this is activating certain wound of abandonment or rejection, like feeling rejected or abandoned. And well, if that is activated, it's totally valid, but it is important to not project the entire responsibility onto the situation, but also to attend those emotions that could be activated right now, or those emotional needs, and to give to yourself the things that could actually fulfill those emotional needs. And for some of you, I think that this ending is precisely pushing you to do that, because that wasn't something that you were doing before. If this was, for example, about a relationship with someone, it doesn't matter the kind of relationship. Perhaps you were dependent on certain things, or that person was giving you certain things that you right now have to learn to give you to yourself. Or perhaps that relationship wasn't giving you any reciprocity. And this is the situation that is pushing you to put boundaries and to actually focus on yourself, to prioritize yourself, so you can connect later with someone with whom you can share what you have, and you can also receive with reciprocity. So if this is about, I am feeling, many kind of situations. If this isn't about a relationship, if this is the end of a project or the end of an space that you were giving value to, I think that you were putting too much energy in those spaces, and actually it is very, very probable it is actually like that, because I am seeing that those situations hadn't purpose anymore. They weren't part of the primary sense of your experience, and that is why they are ending. But I think that this is that you are attaching to this perception where you feel that anything good happens, or that things that the good experiences or things that could bring plenitude and satisfaction aren't never come. And that is not true. That is not true. Many times we are not able to appreciate the good moments either. So I think that this situation, it is impulsing you to change that perception, to not attach, to give space to your grief, but to not attach to perceptions that aren't actually contributing with that process. I think a new opportunity is being born through this experience. You are not perceiving this yet, but it is coming. It is in your way. But I think that is very important. The opportunity, many times it is not something as tangible, as someone offering you something, but many times the opportunity comes through these experiences of grief or through these endings. And I think you are going to develop such a maturity along this process that you will recognize after, perhaps in years, we don't know, or in months, the things that you have learned, even though right now could be difficult. But there is light, always. There is always light in the end of the tunnel. And I think that this tunnel, the fact that you could be feeling among the darkness, it is something that you can influence, you can impact that process with your energy in a positive way. Although it is not about repressing or rejecting your emotions of sadness, it is about feeding or reconnecting with this inner certainty that this is taking you to a new space, and that, the sun will shine again. This is a very, very simple message today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.